2,200 meters, same distance as the Vodacom Durban July, and they sent on their way. Koiz is just tucking in off the early call. Warfarers there, and Hero Quest. Those red blinkers on is going to make the running. Warfarers back at the rail second. Whiteleaf Hills on the outside is back in third position with the black sleeves. And Koiz is now at the rail fourth. Then Hayaku. They're followed further back by Liquid Rainbow and Wealthy. And they're racing about 6-7 lengths off the leader as Hero Quest takes them along. Whiteleaf Hills is on the outside back in second position. You'll see the rider of Hero Quest looked over his shoulder. He doesn't want to be challenged for that lead so they don't cut each other's throat. So it's Hero Quest the leader. Whiteleaf Hills is on the outside back in second position. It continues to look for the lead. Warfarers back third. Hayaku. Koiz is at the rail. It's racing about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. Then comes Wealthy, and at the back is Liquid Rainbow, and still racing about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. There Keegan looks over his shoulder once again. He leads it on Hero Quest. Whiteleaf Hills is on the outside back in second. Warfarer third, and Hayaku's back fourth. Koiz is at the rail fifth, and then behind that one Wealthy, and Liquid Rainbow sees them all, still 6 or 7 lengths top to tail. Then I'll move towards the 800 meter marker, and still Hero Quest by 2. Whiteleaf Hills second. Third placing Warfarer, then Hayaku. Koiz and Lyle Hewitson is along the inside, got its 4 lengths to track down, then Wealthy. Liquid Rainbow's the trailer. They're going to hasten it up at the top of the stretch. Hero Quest the leader, Whiteleaf Hills, and then comes Warfarer. Koiz is going to go for a run down the inside, got about 3 lengths to make up. Hero Quest continues to lead it. Koiz is down the inside, still got 2 lengths to make up. Hero Quest still in front from Koiz. On the outside, Wealthy's running from behind, but Hero Quest gives another kick. And Hero Quest, Liquid Rainbow's running on from behind, but they're not going to get to Hero Quest today. And Hero Quest wins it practically from wire to wire by 4. Liquid Rainbow second, Wealthy third, and Koiz ran fourth. Nice win for number 7, Hero Quest. I remember when this horse won under Ashton Aries over this course and distance, looked in trouble, but there you see Keegan. He looks over his left shoulder again on the Ideal World, and this for Brett Crawford and Maritz Fontaine, of course, those great famous colours, and they end up winning at Keegan Amello, and the Ideal World is now on 4 from 12. Liquid Rainbow second, then Wealthy third position, and Koiz was the tote favourite actually ends up the winner. The winner was number 7 at 2:30. Hayaku's further back, and then Whiteleaf Hills. Further back in the field is Warfarer, and perhaps Sheldon, you can ask Keegan, was he getting agitated that they were challenging for his position? We continue to look at the apprentice. In other words, don't let's cut each other's throat. I'd like to know what he says about that. But Hero Quest runs away to win it by about 4 lengths at the business end. Still an 8th to come, and that quartet carryover back to the studio.
Fourth career victory for a horse called Hero Quest, and he's a horse with a lot of staying power and just looked to be the right type of field for him to dictate. And every now and again Keegan was just hoping they weren't going to pressurise him.
Yeah, they pressurised him from a long way out, and whoever was trying to take him on early was a bad move anyway. But first of all, congratulations to Maritz Fontaine team. He's a very progressive horse, and the further he goes, the better he's going to get.
That's always something to look forward to, the staying races throughout the KwaZulu-Natal season, and he's a horse who's been here. He set the record straight, and we'll watch him.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more in store, and I think they'll have a lot more fun with him. And while I've got the opportunity, I'd obviously like to just say big congratulations to Brett and my staff at home. They're an absolutely amazing team. Sia Bonga and his men have done an outstanding job since starting here in October with us. And also to the sort of unsung heroes of the team. Billy Jacobson rides work for me every morning, and his input is phenomenal, and I'd like to thank him very much. Our farrier, Robbie Dawson, I've worked with many farriers all over the world, and he undoubtedly is one of the finest farriers I've ever worked with. And lastly, to the vets, Baker and McFay and all their boys, phenomenal service they give us, and I'd like to thank them very much as well.
Well done, team effort.
Thank you very much.
Now let's get Keegan de Mello into the box, and we're going to quiz him about what was happening out there. Now, when you were in front, there was a fly on the outside there. What were you telling him? Just to back off a bit?
That's something I'd rather not say on air, Sheldon.
I said you're going to discuss it over a cup of tea with a scone tomorrow.
Yeah, 100%. We'll have to sit down and talk about it.
They were pressurising you, and you were just trying to keep him together?
Yeah, look, he had nice gate speed, and he got there pretty easy. He got challenged quite early, which didn't really suit him, but look, he sort of switched off afterwards again. I let him stride about the 1,000, and he quickened up nicely to a nice race. I gave him a flick because I didn't think he was putting it all in, and I looked at the big screen and I was clear, and I thought, oh no, it's too far now. But yeah, he won a very nice race, very nice horse, tough galloping type of horse, and must say a big thank you to Mr. Muscat and his team down here, Billy, and obviously Anthony gave me a lot of instructions as well, so a big thank you to all of them, and to Mr. Crawford as well, thank you very much.
I think you've just had the 2 rides for the stable, 2 wins, so it's 100% strike rate thus far.
Yeah, 100%. I'm very lucky with Mr. Crawford, and first one for Mr. Muscat. He's promised me a ride since he's been here. Finally got one. Thank you very much to him and his team again, and to Mr. Francine, thank you very much.
Well done.
Thanks, Sheldon.
Well done to the entire team. Number 7, Hero Quest, Keegan de Mello keeping that high strike rate, 100%, 2 from 2 for the Brett Crawford outfit with front running tactics.